Hi everyone, this is Erin with Ariengabriella, and I want to talk to you today about the top crystals that you're going to need for 2020. So this is a little bit of a mix of a general 2020 energy reading as well as just me offering to you the crystals that Spirit gave to me as the best crystals to use to help make the most of these energies and make them work for me and for us, that we can have the best 2020 ever. So the beautiful thing about this year is it's such a big year. I mean, it's a new decade. It's the age of Aquarius. You know, the ascension period is starting for many of us. So 2020 is the year to just make the most of everything that is coming in, because it's all beautiful and it's all positive. You're going to find that a lot of these negative things that were kind of holding you back and that you feel like are kind of constricting you might completely fall away. It may be shocking, it may not be so shocking, but just be prepared for that. But overall, it's just going to be so exciting as long as you stay open, as long as you stay ready, as long as you are able to take full advantage of all the good that comes to you and not get in fear and let it pass you by. You are going to be in really great shape. My name is Erin. I am the owner of Ariengabriella, which is a new spiritual lifestyle and apparel company launching just very soon in 2020. I have my apparel in production now, and they're going to be my first product, but as I grow, the business is going to grow as well. So if you're interested in the apparel products or you like my videos, definitely subscribe below. And I've put the link to my website in the subscription and the description box, so you can go click on my link and get on my mailing list, so that as soon as the site goes fully live and we have products, you'll be the first to know. Okay, so I want to start with general themes for 2020 that you can expect to just be with you throughout the entire year until 2021. And some of these will keep going. Some of these are like the first seeds being planted in 2020 for the entire decade, but you're going to see a lot come to fruition already in 2020. So the first theme, energy theme, is manifestation. So this is really the year where dreams come true. And I'm not really one for over exaggeration. This is a really, really big year. There's so many amazing, just loving, angelic energies here to lift you into the highest possible timeline and the best life that you can possibly have if you're willing to take action and if you're willing to go for it. So if you know how to make ish happen, then this will be the year that you will just shine to the ends of the earth. So congratulations to us that we even have this opportunity. The next major theme is going to be clear thinking and discernment. So this is a year that has been referred to by many in the spiritual community as the year of disclosure, because we are expecting a lot of really shocking information to kind of come to the fore that maybe we didn't, that maybe was hidden from us previously, that maybe like large governmental organizations have kept secret. So this is really the year for all that stuff to come out so that we can deal with it and move forward. And as much as there is real, information and real disclosure coming out, there's also going to be a lot of misinformation as well. So it's just about how do you go about, staying connected to your divine truth so that you can sift through all of that negative, misinformation, kind of like the fake news, and move on to the truth that will actually help guide you further along your spiritual path. So that's kind of the next big thing to keep a lookout for in 2020, because you see it on the news, you might see it in your personal life, just secrets just coming to the fore. The next big theme for 2020, the whole of 2020, is clearing out negativity. Any blockages, any negativity, it's about getting rid of that completely so that we can be ready to move into the rest of the decade clean and clear, with our aura clear and our karma just kind of cleared and gotten rid of, so we can move on to these next phases, kind of this new earth kind of phase in a clean and clear state. So that's going to be a biggie. There might be a lot of things coming up internally that you thought were dead, kind of coming back seemingly out of nowhere, but they're there so that you can deal with them and kind of work with them. So that's kind of the next big theme for 2020. Love and unity consciousness is next on my list for themes. So this is going to be, for some of us, those of us who, have done the work, or, are good people, are moving into that new earth. The love and the unity consciousness aspect is going to be with us from 2020 into the end of forever. It's always going to be there. We're manifesting our nirvana, our heaven on earth, and now is the time to move fully into that energy and learn how to hold the vibration of love and the vibration of that unity consciousness permanently, as much as we possibly can. So it's really just about, for some of us who already have some familiarity holding that energy, just about mastery, like sitting in that energy even in the toughest of times, and learning how to continue to love. And for others who maybe don't know what I'm talking about, it just kind of seems a little bit out there. Maybe, you don't walk around every day in a state of love and bliss. I mean, no one does, but if you kind of find yourself being a little bit more negative, a little bit more hostile, at this point, it's just about how do you access the unity consciousness timeline and mindset, and how do you make sure that your vibration is 100% love, as much as you can get it. You're not going to be perfect, but it's just about doing the best you can every day to walk with love and peace at all times. So that is kind of just from here till forever, like a new theme for those of us who are committed to trying to go that route. But it's just now coming in 2020 from the 1st of January. And the last theme, depending on where you are at in your ascension journey, it might just simply be laying effective foundations for the future of your spiritual journey or the future of your ascension. And for those of you who already have laid the groundwork, and if you have, for some of you, me included, 2019 was a major spiritual year, and the best is yet to come. We have the foundation, and now it's about like building on that foundation, mastering the different qualities that we're already proficient at, and moving into this new 5D timeline, ready to help others ascend as well. So now that we know that the major themes for 2020, I'm going to introduce you to the top 4 crystals that are going to help you manifest those themes to the highest degree, right? So for themes like manifestation and unity consciousness, really what we want to do is to magnify those energies so that we can work for us. When it comes to other themes like discernment, we also just want to be able to hone these abilities, make them really great, make them as strong as they possibly can, so we can just maximize all that's happening. So the first crystal is clear quartz. So this is the clear quartz crystal that I got at the shop. It's like this really beautiful, kind of smoky, it's like a little smoky at the bottom and looks a little bit glass-like at the top. And this is another quartz that I just kind of have around my house. Like I have a lot of quartz already, but you can never really have too many. And really what this quartz is designed to do is to help you in that manifestation. Okay, so clear quartz is, all crystals can be programmed, but clear quartz especially is just such a great crystal to work with any intention that you put within it. And it resonates with all the chakras as well. So it can be a really great crystal, like whatever your goal is, whether it's money, starting a business, falling in love, whatever, the clear crystal quartz is just a good all-around crystal to have in your repertoire so that you can use it for manifestation. Really, the other big thing for this one is clearing. Clear quartz is a great crystal for clearing negativity, just kind of like rebalancing the system in a way. And because it's great for clearing, it's also really great for grounding. So because clearing and just kind of releasing blockages is a big thing for 2020, clear quartz is also going to help you get there. It's also really great for helping to ground in the love and the unity consciousness. Like Clear quartz works really great in tandem with another crystal on my list that I'm not going to give away just yet, but I will very soon, to help you kind of ground in what some people call in and the spiritual community as kind of like the Christed energy. Really what it is it's just the highest possible love vibration that you are able to hold. I mean, that's kind of the way I would kind of summarize it in a way that kind of makes sense for everyone. So that is our goal for 2020. At least that's my goal for 2020, and hopefully like increasing the level of love in your life and the level of harmony is one of yours as well. And clear quartz will kind of definitely help you get there. Another thing that was coming in really strongly for me with this clear quartz is that there's some kind of connection between the clear crystal quartz and our crystalline body and the crystalline grid. So that's something that's you hear about a lot in the spiritual community, but this crystal, having it with you and around you, is going to help you accelerate the upgrading of your kind of divine blueprint in a way that helps it go more into that crystalline form. So this is another really great one for like my masters out there who are really trying to step fully into these new energies, new earth, and you kind of know exactly what I'm talking about. Like the clear quartz is going to be one of those amazing crystals to work with. The next crystal on my list is rose quartz. So rose quartz, I actually got this beautiful one from the shop, if you can see it here. I think it's just really gorgeous. This one spoke to me, and I already have rose quartz as well. I have another one, and I'm just picking up more because why the hell not? You can never have too much beautiful love energy in your house. So the rose quartz is great for love, but primarily self-love, right? The first and deepest love that you can have is the love for self, and everything kind of comes after that point, right? So if you want better relationships with family, friends, whatever, you definitely start with yourself. And this is the crystal that'll kind of help you move to that place. This crystal is also, again, really great for the unity consciousness aspect, right? So we're trying to ground in the highest possible love energy that we can hold and maintain that vibration and maintain that love energy throughout every single second of the day if we possibly can, to do our best to get as close to permanent love and permanent happiness and bliss as we can. The rose quartz is a crystal that will increase your ability to sit in love in times when it's really hard. I've had this crystal for the last couple of weeks because I was guided to go to the crystal shop in like December. And every time I know that there's something about to come up that, maybe I have to like confront someone about something negative. I recently had to do that. I had an issue with just kind of, how would I put it nicely? Certain kind of like incompetencies kind of like in my apartment complex that I needed to deal with, and I needed to kind of talk to management very frankly about what I was seeing and feeling and what my recommendations were, but I didn't want to get too mean. I didn't want to get into a fight, so I grabbed my rose quartz and I put it in my pocket. So I said, no matter how frustrated I may be at what's going on, I am still going to approach this with love and gratitude, and just even having the rose quartz on me and holding it on me helps me be diplomatic, and be kind, even though I was very frustrated and had to have a very difficult conversation. So rose quartz is really great for that. It's also really great like if you're going into a high pressure situation, or you have issues with like maybe perfectionism, like beating yourself up. It can be really great to grab your rose quartz to remind you to just have compassion for yourself and have kindness for yourself, because that's really what it's all about at the end of the day. We're not asking for perfection, we're just asking for you to do your best to be as good to everyone as you possibly can, especially in this time, because this is not the decade for assholes. Like there's definitely going to be some immediate karmic repercussions for behaving in that way if they haven't experienced it already. So all of us want to move into happiness and kindness, and we've all had our moments where we haven't been the nicest, but it's just about mastery, doing better, getting better at laying those solid foundations. And rose quartz will help you do that. So the next crystal up is fluorite. So I'll show you this here. Let me get a little bit closer. I think this is beautiful. This is a beautiful like purple thing. Like fluorite sometimes comes in like a turquoise, purple kind of a blend, but this one was just all the way purple. And this was the crystal, like this to me, I've never worked with this crystal before, but this is one of the most powerful crystals for me personally right now. And I was just blown away, even like picking it up in the crystal shop. Like as soon as I picked it up, like I got the second sight. I'm not really like a super clairvoyant, although I do sometimes have visions. You know, you can check out my Fire Lotus meditation if you're interested in kind of what some of those visions I have are on occasion, but I don't like walk around like seeing, you know, other people's aura colors or anything like that. I'm more clairsentient than anything else. But when I picked up this crystal in the crystal shop, I immediately, it was like, I felt like a jolt of energy go down my back. And I automatically was feeling and sensing things at like a higher level that I hadn't felt or sensed them before. And I'm pretty sensitive. And I was also starting to see like, you know, the outlines of kind of people's auras, which is something that just doesn't really happen to me. So this is a big crystal for increasing your psychic abilities. And for those of us who are pretty proficient in our spiritual path and kind of trying to take it to the next level, the fluorite is one of the major crystals that you can have to increase your psychic abilities and develop new ones as well as you kind of go along in your spiritual practice. This crystal is also really important for helping discern, right? Because we're going to be entering that age of disclosure. We're going to be getting lots of new shocking information from, especially from our government, but also from, you know, corporations. It could also be within our families and personal lives as well. Like nothing is off limits. All secrets are coming up. But again, for every piece of important information that you need to know in order to be able to better understand the reality that we live in and what's really going on beneath the surface and to ascend, there's going to be like misinformation as well. There are going to be people out there, lots of fakers, lots of people trying to confuse you, get you off path with the information or have you believe the wrong thing, again, as if they've been continually doing, because it's kind of getting people to believe the wrong thing is a constant ongoing theme, especially in mainstream media, but you know, that's another topic for another time. And the fluorite will help you sift through that. It'll help you connect fully into your divine truth so that you can go out into the world and someone could tell you the truth and someone could tell you a lie, and you'll be able to hone in and be like, okay, I like this is true and this is a lie, and I know it for sure because I filter it through my internal, and whatever you want to call it, intuition, higher self, whatever. And fluorite is here to amplify those discernment abilities. It's also good for clear thinking, you know, just keeping a clear head. There's going to be, I think, a lot of chaos for some of us. For some of us, it's going to be blissful. For those of us who don't do the work, it's going to be a little chaotic, but regardless of where you are, the fluorite is going to help you work more. The fluorite is going to help you work more intensely and with more purpose and more conviction for those of you who are in your manifestation phase. For those of you who are just trying to, you know, make it through the year, fluorite is going to be really great for just helping you get clear about who you are, what you're about, and what your purpose is as well. So major crystal for 2020, and I'm really excited to work with this one. This is, for me personally, like probably my personal most important one, but you know, it doesn't really, it's all good. So the final crystal that I have for you guys is serpentine. So serpentine is a crystal that I didn't know much about until I picked it out of the crystal shop. Let me show you it here. Let me get a focus in. Okay, so the beautiful serpenite. So this is the crystal that I was magnetized to as well in the crystal shop. This is another really good one for clearing. It's just about clearing out all the bad, making space for something new. This is it. Another beautiful crystal for clearing, you know, balancing, especially clearing out negativity. This is a really important crystal for that. Another really big crystal, another really big important theme for this crystal is the fact that it does help with your Kundalini. So again, those of us who have built the foundation are ready to take it to the next level. You know, you're going to be asked to increase your psychic ability so that you can continue to help others. So this will work as well with the fluorite, activating your Kundalini and kind of get you just fully at like the full stage of activation that you need in order to be able to help others in their ascension process as well. Last thing for the serpenite. So the serpenite is also known, its nickname is like new jade, and it's nicknamed that because it can also help you with manifestation. It's another like helpful manifestation crystal. It can help you draw what you want to you. I personally think that clear quartz is a little bit better for that than the serpenite, but you can use some kind of both in tandem to kind of manifest your goals for 2020, whatever they may be. The 4 crystals, again, they can be used together because the clear quartz and the rose quartz really complement each other very well. So do the fluorite and the serpentine. So yeah, definitely let me know how these crystals have been working for you throughout the year. But just remember again that, you know, these crystals are just tools. Like, you still have to do the work. You still have to go within and make sure that, you know, you can do them without the crystals as well. It's like the crystals are there mainly just to amplify and help kind of guide you along, kind of similar to the way, you know, someone who plays sports might wear cleats, you know, even though like them being a great player isn't dependent on the cleats that they wear, the shoes that they wear can definitely help aid in their performance. So that's kind of what crystals are. They're just a tool and nothing else. So if it resonates with you, definitely go out and grab some. I think it'll be a great help. If not, if other crystals are speaking to you, trust that and go with that. But thanks so much. Again, check out my website, ariengabriella, if you want to enter your email and learn more about my company, and please subscribe as well. Thanks so much.